Let me just give you an overview of the government's effort vis-a-vis the problem of COVID. As I have stated time and again, repeatedly, that the only salvation available to humankind at this time of our life is if you are stricken with a virus, the answer is always vaccine. A vaccine is a cultured combination of your body and a weak virus, maliit, instead of in attacking 50 sila, you're only given 5, 10, maybe. I'm not a medical person. Pero it will alert your body system, ang iyong defense mechanism, immune. Atakihin niya yan, makilala niya. So, pag makilala niya, ang katawan natin mag-produce over time ng anti-viral COVID. Yun ang ibig sabihin sa ating katawan lang rin manggaling ang answer. Actually, it is of no cost to anybody. But for a reason that it's a science and it has to be developed, there's a great expense involved. I would like to thank Russia, President Putin, and China, President Xi Jinping, for offering to provide us with the vaccine as soon as it is possible for distribution to the public. I cannot overemphasize my debt of gratitude. But remember that this is not for free. For after all, they did not develop the vaccine without great expense, and also the human effort involved. Bibilihin natin yan. Kaya lang kung mahal, if it is quite expensive, then I will ask my friend President Putin and President Xi Jinping to give us a credit, parang utang, a credit line, but we will pay not in one payment but by installments. Basta ang sinasabi ko, magbayad tayo. Hindi ito libre. And I would always tell them that we are willing, and if we are short of money by this time, because all of the economy of the world, individual countries have fallen flat. Lahat ngayon nagkakaroon ng economic hemorrhage. It is uncontrollable because people cannot really work, they cannot be productive, and so you have a problem at hand. Sa Singapore, ganun rin. Ang sabi ninyo na pumunta ako, look, let me be very frank. If I want to go to Singapore, I will go to Singapore. If it is a private undertaking, or if I want to attend the burial of a friend, or to pay a visit sa wake, I will go there, fly in, fly out. But alam mo, kung gusto kong umalis, alis ako. I do not have to keep it a secret because I will not be using at any government funds. Hindi ko ugali yan. And there has been no trip so far that I have undertaken outside of the Philippines using government funds. If at all I go out, it's official, and it is just right that wala naman akong pera pangbayad ng the entourage that goes with me. Hindi ko ito, bakit ko taguin? Hindi naman ako gaya ng ibang salbahis na magamit ng pera ninyo. At bakit isekreto ko? I am under no obligation to travel in secret and not telling the Republic at all. I am a citizen of this country. The right to travel is guaranteed. Kung guaranteed sa inyo, di guaranteed yan sa akin. And I do not have to hide it. I said, I would not be stupid to use government funds. Malalaman ng tao yan. So stop this nonsense about me going to Singapore. I said, if at all. Kung gusto ko pupunta ako. Wala kayong pakialam kung gusto kong pumunta. At I will not, because under no circumstances do I have the obligation to keep it a secret. What for? Pero na lang zero ko magtanan ako. Pero ilang anak ko ang habol sa akin. Inday would lead the pack. At huntingin ako niyan kung magtanan ako. Pero wala naman, ayaw naman sa akin lahat. Hindi, wala na. Pero in the future, yung mga haka-haka, noon pa yan, bago pa akong presidente. I enjoy what you citizens of this republic enjoy. You have the right to travel with more reason. Ako, kahit matagal na ako walang bakasyon. If I went somewhere else, well, or if I choose to go to Europe, pupunta ako. Sabi mo, then I would have to go on a leave of absence or maintain the control of government by electronic. Usually, you leave the realm to the deputy or to the vice. Deputy Prime Minister or Vice President. But that I am not inclined to do that. Pero kung gusto ko, aalis ako. Let me repeat it. I have no obligation to keep it a secret. For what? About the only thing, maybe, is if I use your public money. I will never do that. Hindi ako stupido. Sana naman maunawaan ninyo, abogado ako. That is anti-graft, pure and simple. Makikita naman yan sa mga voucher kung gagamitin mo pera ng gobyerno. But if it is a private undertaking, I said, a private trip, you can go ahead. Just leave somebody to take care. It's either usually Bing Bong or Guevara. Or if not, if things are not quite good, then I leave it in the hands of the military. Probably it would be the Secretary of Defense. Kung medyo topsy-turvy ang bayan, and I have to leave. But otherwise, ang isang leader would always stay where the crisis is. Hindi ka dapat maglagalag kung may problema ang bayan. Napakababa naman ang tingin ninyo sa akin kung gano'n. Well, be that as it may, hindi po ako gano'n. Just to disabuse your mind. Thank you for listening. We go now into, I think the first things that we should do is to call on, because you have been the spokesman all along and making the announcement. I'm referring to Secretary Roque. Anong classification and what are the things that are allowed in a modified, and what are the things that are allowed yung wala na, yung talagang all the rest of the Philippines. Gusto malaman ng tao anong kategorya na tayo at ano ang magawa namin at ano ang hindi namin magawa. I'd like to ask Secretary Roque.
Magandang umaga, Mayor. Magandang gabi pala po, Mayor, at magandang gabi, Pilipinas. No? Ang naging rekomendasyon po ng inyong IATF, na-anunsyo ko na po yung mga classification ng mga iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas, maliban po sa NCR, sa Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna at Rizal. No? Itong mga areas pong ito ay nasa modified ECQ. Ang rekomendasyon po ay ilagay na ang NCR, Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, Rizal sa GCQ or General Community Quarantine. Ito po ay mas maluwag, mas marami pong industriyang bukas, pwede po ang dine-in sa mga restaurants, pwede po na magkaroon ng religious services pero hanggang 30% lang po. Halos lahat po ng industriya ay magbubukas. Bukod na lang po doon sa marami nagtitipon-tipon, yung mga entertainment at yung mga amusement para po sa bata. No? Pero itong decision po ay meron pong mga kondisyon din na isinama ang inyong IATF, lalong-lalo na po sa Metro Manila. No? At ito nga po ay kinakailangan, buksan po natin ang ekonomiya, sabay po yung tinatawag nating refresh. Yung i-refresh po natin yung mga responses natin sa COVID. Kasama na nga po dyan yung mas mainting na testing at nagsisimula na po yung pilot natin para sa food testing kung saan may expand po natin o mas maraming po pwedeng matest sa isang test kit. Magkakaroon po tayo ng yung house-to-house na paghahanap po sa mga symptomatics na nagkaroon po tayo ng pilot nung 2 linggo po na tayo po ay naka-MECQ. Ang tawag po natin yung project code, tutuloy pa rin po natin yan. I-swab po natin yung mga merong simptomas at ihihiwalay po natin yung mga positibo. Gagamitin po natin yung mas malawakang tracing na itinuro sa atin ni Mayor Bagalong. 1:15 po ang magiging tracing natin. At syempre po, gumagawa po tayo ng mas marami pang mga facilities para mas marami po yung mga hospital natin at kakayahan ng gamutin na magkakasakit ng COVID. Kinagagala ko pong sabihin sa inyo, Mayor, na ngayon po nag-inaugurate tayo ng 250 exclusive COVID beds dyan po sa East Avenue Medical Center. No? At dahil po rito, naibsan po yung tinatawag nating critical care capacity. No? Dahil mas marami na po tayong kama ngayon. At yung sinimulan po ni Yusek Bong Vega na One Hospital Command Center ay gumagana na rin po kung saan nagkakaroon tayo ng referral kung saan po pwede po pumunta ang ating mga kababayan. So, pinagsamantalahan po natin, ginamit po natin yung 2 linggo na MECQ para po pag-isipan kung paano tayo magre-reboot, kung paano magre-refresh ng approach. At ito nga pong gagawin natin habang nagbubukas tayo ng ekonomiya, mas mainting na mga pamamaraan para mapalakas po ang testing, tracing, isolation, and treatment. At syempre po, ang palaging pagpapaalala sa lahat, kinakailangan pagsuot ng maskara, kinakailangan po social distancing, kinakailangan po ang paghuhugas ng kamay at face shields kung papasok po sa trabaho at sasakay sa pampublikong mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat, Mr. Mayor.
So, napalawak, ulitin ko lang ha, baka hindi ang General Community Quarantine, NCR, Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, Rizal, Nueva Ecija, Batangas, Quezon, Iloilo City, Cebu City, Lapu-Lapu City, Mandawi City, Talisay City, and the municipalities of Mengalilia, Consolacion. For the rest of the Philippines, modified general community quarantine. So, it just, I said, just be careful, follow the safeguards. Itong nakalimutan ko, we want to ensure the safety of our people, you know. However, some sectors in our economy, especially the MSMEs, are barely surviving. Yung maliliit na negosyo lang, katamtaman. So, katamtaman, ibig sabihin, I don't know if it's the right word, na pabalik lang sa negosyo, may konting pera, barely surviving. Ika nga, parang kakalabas lang sa tubig hanggang ilong. Let me clarify. Ang RT-PCR, repeat, RT-PCR, or antibody-based tests is not recommended or required for asymptomatic employees returning to work. Hindi kailangan. However, merong caveat. May warning. However, the following priority workers in the sectors may undergo. Pero akin, na lang. Ang hospital pati sa tourism sectors, isa yan. Manufacturing companies and public service providers in economic zones located within special concern areas and those of highest COVID-19 cases. Dalawa ito, hindi nila hinati. Ang una, yung service providers ng mga special, Clark, Subic, and special place where the workers are exposed to COVID-19. They are required because also of the product, the integrity of the product is assured that it is COVID-free or at least sanitized, nalinis, nahugasan. Pangatlo is the frontline and economic priority worker. Workers in high priority sectors in public and private. Hindi ko maintindihan itong high priority kung sino tayo. Ako, unahin muna natin yung tao. Mawala tayo, nandiyan pa ang Pilipinas. Pero mawala ang tao, wala na ang Pilipinas. So, unahin natin yung tao. Have high interaction with exposure in public. Ito yung those who live or work in special concern areas. It could be private or public establishment or area. But the employers, yung mga amo, are highly encouraged to send their employees for testing at no cost to the employees. Now, before I end, kayong mga Pilipino, every day, you see drug cases either busted, arrested, killed, at running into millions ang amount. Makita ninyo sa inyong television. Napakatorpe naman itong human rights pag hindi kayo ano ang ano ninyo, magbagbilan lang ng patay? Putang ina din, maglipat kayo ng trabaho. Huwag sa human rights, punerarya. Kung yan lang man ang trabaho ninyo. What about the social problem? The serious and grave problems of drug addiction in this country. What are you doing about it? At least merong kayong, your advocacy. It does not begin and end in the life of a criminal. Naloko ba kayo? It should be something like you also do a campaign all around the Philippines warning the citizens about being killed, about being slaughtered if they do drugs. Yan ang tama magawa ninyo. Then, if they are killed despite or in spite of your educating them, then you can always investigate and file cases. Pero itong mga durugista, and most of them are really not from the Philippines, I cannot say, hindi ko ma-pinpoint. Sometimes it comes from China, Malaysia, sometimes dito ginawa, minsan, basta ang akin, isyabu, is isyabu, is isyabu. I do not, hindi ako nag-ano kung saan galing. It's a crime in Malaysia, lalo na sa China, it's a death penalty. Malaysia is a death penalty. Indonesia meets out a death penalty. Tayo lang ang Pilipinas maarte. Kung ano lang talaga, come to think of it, if it's really effective, if prayers do, if the shouting inside the church, the pulpit, everywhere, kung nakakatulong, bakit po hanggang ngayon nagbabaha na droga? At ano ang gawain natin doon sa namatay? Yung mga bata na tinusok ng kahoy galing puwit hanggang bunganga. Yan ang mas gusto ninyo yan kaysa itong mga animal na to. Na sabi mo, pinapatay ko. Sinabi ko, if you destroy my country, I will kill you. I never said, if you destroy my country, I will order the military or the police to kill you. You must be, don't impose a lie. Sabi ko, I will kill you if you destroy my country. And I will really do it. Malas mo lang kung matimingan. Kung nandyan ako, sabihin ko sa mga police, umalis kayo dyan. Hayaan mo ako dito sa putang inan to. I will do it. Have I done it? How many times? Secret. Bakit ko sabihin sa inyo yan? So I'm just warning that drug really destroys the spirit of a nation. Kasi ang biktima ninyo gunggong na eh. wala na talagang pag-asa, of no use to society anymore. And you destroy the dreams of parents na makita nila anak nila nakatapos that someday mag-asawa, mag-anak, then they can see their grandchildren. You destroyed that dream. So ako, I mean to keep that dream true. Kaya kayong bantay kayo. Mamili kayo. China Sea, Manila Bay, tapos atake nga ang sabi ko raw, 30, sabi pa kong Manila Bay at China Sea. Putang ina ninyo, kaya ano ginawa ninyo? Anong ginawa ninyo para sa bayan ninyo? Protecting criminal? Paying homage to the Caucasians of Europe? Itong mga puti na ito? But magkano bang dollar na tinatanggap ninyo? Hindi sabihin, mas Pilipino pa kayo when you enjoy prosecuting people who are doing the jobs. Ako ang takutin ninyo. Fuck you. Gawain kong gusto ko para sa bayan ko. That's it. Walang kung walang kung gano'n, walang istorya. Umiwas ka sa droga, magtanim ka sa bukid, dyan sa palengke, maraming negosyo dyan. Huwag kang magbili ng droga. May pera dyan, malaking pera dyan. Pero pag magkamali ka, buhay mo talaga ang iiwan mo. So, I have said my piece on the night. I am thanking all our guests, Secretary Lorenzana, Galvez, Secretary Duque, Secretary Roque, Secretary Wendell, Senator Bong. Ito yung naghihintay ng issue. And he will be the one to do the alam niya, may trabaho siya sa Senate. He can always use the forum sa Senate to expose wrongdoings and expose criminality. Maraming salamat po. Pakpak na rin ako.